Hey everyone, welcome back to Jill's Family, where everything I talk about on this channel is a product or a brand that's helped me or helped my family or something we've learned from one of our mentors that we thought was important enough that we wanted our girls to know. But today we are like waist deep in this series we've been talking about called Give Yourself a Fighting Chance. And if you haven't seen the previous videos, go back, check those out. The stats are scary, but important. And I'm going to say, spoiler alert, you know that time in our life, like when we get super old, that time none of us think will ever actually be here. And then eventually one day it's here. No matter what you envision that to look like, I promise you it probably includes things like being able to walk on your own and being able to make your own decisions cognitively by yourself. To do that, however, the stats have proven the only way that's going to happen is if we start paying attention now. So today in that series, we're going to dive into I'm going to say critical, but yet most of the time neglected area of our health, and that's sleep or lack thereof. It's not just about getting enough rest. And I know there's not enough hours in the day, and a lot of us struggle with this, but this is when both our body and our brain get to kind of regenerate, like start to fix ourselves again. And the National Sleep Foundation says, look, if you don't get enough sleep, then bad stuff happens. Like your ability to remember things and your immune system can get weaker, and you increase your chances of developing things like heart disease. None of these are good. But then also not getting enough sleep means our bodies produce more stress hormones. No one wants more stress hormones. Especially things like cortisol that are direct linked to things like weight gain and mood swings and depression. And then you add in the cognitive functions of not being able to focus and not being able to remember things and your problem solving abilities. Like none of this is good. So how do you snap the crazy cycle when it comes to not enough sleep? I'd love to tell you I've cracked the code and I've got like the super easy version. I don't. However, I can tell you there are some baby steps, simple things we can put into our routines, bedtime routines. You know, we talk about those for the kids. We need those too. It's just ours might look a little different. I'm going to say here are the key things that all of the research I have found, and by asking my super smart medical friends, these are the consistent things they all say. 1, dim the lights. 2, remove the screens. I struggled with that one in the past. I'm getting much better, but there is so much research that shows the negative impact mentally on screens late at night have on our cognitive abilities and physical abilities. Shut it off. If you use it for an alarm like I do, set the alarm, put it away. Maybe try other things to kind of calm your brain down, like put some light music on that'll make you sleepy, or read a book. That's the one that I've been doing, and it's funny how I get like a page in and all of a sudden I find that I have reread the same sentence like 3 times because I didn't realize just how tired and exhausted I was. Now I will tell you, if you have kids, I'm sorry, especially if they're little, I get it. There isn't a magical button to make them sleep all the time, and so the best advice I can give you that I didn't do well with our first, I did better with our second, is sleep when they sleep. The mess will wait. Here's the key thing in all of this. We have to do better at understanding the way we prioritize the ones that we love is by learning to prioritize ourselves. Because if our health goes sideways, we're of no value to anyone that we love. So what about for those I know that I have friends that are like, Jill, I legit struggle to fall asleep to the point where I need to take something. I get that. I hear you. There are a lot of people in that category. I did a video a while back. I'll put the link in the comments below for a supplement that I had found, a natural supplement that had probably the lowest I have ever found levels of melatonin, like way lower than most of the stuff you can find off the shelf. And the reason it was so effective was because it was coupled with magnesium and passion flower. And those two suckers, those natural supplements, have been used for centuries for their properties to help you kind of shut the brain down and go to sleep. So there are things out there if you need them. But here's the biggest and most important part to remember, gang. I just need you to understand that just because it's little and it sounds simple doesn't mean that we need to overlook it. It means that it's probably really, really important, like prioritizing your sleep. So I hope you heard my heart. I hope you'll like, I hope you'll subscribe, hope you'll ask questions and leave comments, and I really hope you'll prioritize you and give yourself a fighting chance. And we will chat again soon. Take care.